ANTOSS back again with another review. Today I am talking about the one and the only Stardust. It's a wick-based system, 2.4 ohm Clearomizer. Straight off the bat, I can tell you this, in my opinion, is the best designed device ever that I've ever had. Now I'm talking about cartomizers and clearomizers. I believe this is the sexiest looking sort of device you could have on your eGo or your PV device. So you know, it's a wick based system. So there is an atomizer, which is that little white thing you can see there, and there's two wicks running all the way down, so one on either side. There's a wick, and the idea is the wicks you know, absorb the liquid and bring it up to the coil, and that's how you get your nice warm vapor. Now the looks for me is just out of this world. I believe it is just the best looking device you can have. I mean, if you compare it to another Clearomizer, this is the Kanga T3, and you can see that the Kanga, although it looks fairly decent, I just do believe that this one, it being a bit smaller, having a nice sort of curved look there towards the end of the tank, whereas this is sort of just a straight tank, and the drip tip itself is much smaller than it would be with the Kanga. This is just all round excellent. It holds 1.6 mil. It's advertised to do that, and it will hold 1.6 mil, which means you'll be vaping for hours. Now, I have a bit of a history with Stardusts, because when I first started vaping, I actually started on the little blue e-cigs. Then I moved on to eGos, and you know, I started with Stardusts on my eGo, and that's when I first became apparent, okay, vaping is really cool. It's really helping me off cigarettes. So that's when I first became aware of how good sort of vaping is. So I've actually got this on an eGo right now. Once again, it's 2.4 ohms. Okay, so all you eGo people out there, this is what it's going to do. It's just great. This thing is great. Yeah, it's a really good all-round vape. There's excellent vapor production, and it's warmer than the Kanga. It is. So it's a better throat hit, and the flavor is, in my opinion, it's even better than the Kanga. It's probably the best tasting Clearomizer I've ever had, actually. And so yeah, and the way you fill this up, guys, is I'll just take it off real quick. So the way you fill this up is the drip tip's permanent, okay? The drip tip that comes with it, you won't be able to sort of change it around. So what you do, you do like a half turn on it, okay? Half turn, and then enables it to pop out there, to pop out. Okay, and now this, you know, you heard me mention the elegant sort of design, and you know, the design is just flawless in my opinion, and it's a testament to its function. Also, its design helps with its function, because you know, the way that you refill these things is you take up the drip tip like you just saw me do. Now, there's two ways you can fill this, both using virtually the same method, but if you have a blunt syringe, you can then just pop it in there, right? But, you know, if you don't like using syringes, you know, this is sharp, but it's a syringe nonetheless, you know. So if you can actually fill this by dripping it in, for example, I actually have a bottle here. I use a 50-50 mix at 10 mil. And so if you don't like carrying around syringes, or just bringing them out in front of people, you can actually just drip it in, okay? You can drip it in. So I believe, you know, once again, you know, the design of it is so accessible for everyone, all walks of life, male, female, you know, all ages. I just think this is the most user-friendly device you can sort of possibly get. So I'll put that drip tip back up there. So that's how you fill it. Very, very easy to use. Now, for all you modders out there, it's obviously an eGo thread, and you will on your mod need to get a 510 to eGo connection, and then you're able to put it on your device. Now, even on mods, I believe that is a great look. You know, it's not too large, it's not too small, holds a lot of liquid, and you know, it's just great. So I'm currently running this on a Provari at 3.7 volts. So if you don't have a VV device, you'll see how it vapes. It's really good. Now the throat heat's become much more apparent now because the 3.7 volts heats up the coil a bit better than the eGo, and you're getting a warmer vapor now. So you know, if you've watched my previous videos, you know I did start off on Stardust on Clearomizers, but I am more biased to cartomizers these days. But the Stardust is a great vape, great throat heat. It really is. The coil being so close to your mouth just brings out this warm vapor. So what I'm going to do now is just up it to we'll say 4.2 volts. Okay, 4.2. Once again, 2.4 ohms. Well, yeah, now she's running hot. Oh, that's so good, yeah. It's really good, actually. Man, I mean, now that is a great throat hit. That is excellent flavor. In fact, I think Stardust surpassed Cartomizers in flavor. I think that flavor is just bringing it out so much now. I'm getting this nice sweet sort of flavor, good throat hit, heaps of vapor. It's just great. These things are great, guys. You know, I'll give it another vape. Yeah, you know, this is where it's at, guys. It really is. I mean, if you like Clearomizers, and if you're a starter, I should mention, if you're a beginner and you're just starting out and you've just bought juicers and you're not quite sure if you want a closed case cartomizer, you know, and you want to see the liquid. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted when I first started my own liquids. I thought, well, hey, if I'm going to you know, start doing this thing for real, I want to see how much liquid I've got. You know, I don't want anything to burn, you know, things like that. And so if you're a starter, being able to see how much liquid you have is such a great advantage. It's, you know, for beginners especially, this is a great sort of staple to be at. I know it worked for me. I can absolutely vouch for that. So, you know, and another, you know, you notice that I've got colors, you know, there's all these different funky sort of colors you can get. That's once again a testament to the appeal, the accessibility for everyone. You know, you might want a purple one, right? You might want a red one or a green one. You know, the design is just great. It holds just the right amount of liquid. It vapes just fine. So anyway, guys, that's my opinion. And you know, without a doubt, you should definitely check them out. I do believe that they are the best Clearomizers on the market. You know, I'm still trying some new ones right now. Some new ones I haven't tried out. So I'll bring out a video soon of them. So I'll just give it one more vape and we'll get out of here. All right. Wow, that's really good. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging with me today. I'll see you later.